which net charge could be found on an object. All right, so what does it mean could be found on an object? What charges are allowed to be found and what are not allowed to be found? And we know an object has to have a whole number, an integer number of electrons. You can't have an object with 7.5 electrons. It has to be an integer. So I have to figure out how many electrons are in each of these options. So I'll take the first one, 4.8 times 10 to the minus 19 coulombs, and I need to convert that. So I'll multiply. I'm going to put coulombs on the bottom, elementary charges on the top. So I know that one elementary charge is 1.6 times 10 to the minus 19 coulombs, and I get 3 elementary charges, or 3 electrons, which is a charge that could be found on an object. But let's double check. Let's check the other ones. For number 2, we have 2.4 times 10 to the minus 19 coulombs. Now for this one, I need to make sure that the C is on the bottom and the E is on the top so that the C's cancel out. All right, but for this one, let's try to use that 6.25 times 10 to the 18. I know that 1 coulomb is equal to 6.25 times 10 to the 18 elementary charges. So you put this in the calculator, you get 1.5 elementary charges. Now that's an example of a net charge that could not be found on an object. 3, we'll get the same value but negative. So one would be net electrons, one would be net protons. And we'll look at number 4, 5.6 times 10 to the minus 19 coulombs. We put coulombs on the bottom, elementary charges on the top. All right, the coulombs cancel out. And here we get 3.5 elementary charges. So we can rule out 2, 3, and 4, and we see that number 1 gives us a whole number of elementary charges. So it has to be choice 1.